Hello, everyone, all of my legacy builders out there. I wanted to hop on and share this segment as it relates to, part of my personal journey. And oh, by the way, for those of you whom I have not met formally, my name is Rita Stewart, and you can find out more about me over at legacyfinancialwellness.com or my personal blog, ilegacybuilder.com. But I wanted to come on. First of all, I'm thinking of you. I'm concerned for you, and I'm trusting that you are doing whatever you need to do to continue to stay well. So, for such a time as this, it was 5 years ago that I formally transitioned from what, many of us would term a regular job, where I was an employee of an entity. And in my case, the last, decade and a half or so, I was on staff within congregations. So I served as the congregational educator for a couple of congregations. And today I do independent consulting for ministries and nonprofits, as well as financial consulting for individuals and small entities. And I love my work because it gives me an opportunity to come alongside individuals and entities and ministries and use all of the skills and the knowledge base that I have acquired throughout my career. Initially in the banking industry for about 20 years, and then into ministry for about 12 years in a staffing capacity. But my goal was eventually, as God led and gave me the vision for, was to become independent in my work. And in preparing for that, which was again 5 years ago, there were a couple of things that came to mind for me as a woman. And one was, we always have this hair thing going on, right? We always have this hair thing and wanting to take care of it. And another thing is the nails, right? So for me personally, I always had very thin nails. Ladies, you can relate to this. Wasn't ever able to really make them grow. Was very cautious about what I put on my nails or what I put in my hair, etc. Just trying to stay healthy. That was the goal. Always wanted to stay healthy. So I've been very intentional about my nutrition, very intentional about what I put on my body, my face, my hair, etc. And being able to continue to take care of myself, especially since I was going to go out there, representing myself and of course ultimately God independently, I wanted to be able to maintain myself, right? And how I was presented. So there were a couple of things that came to mind that I had on my heart was I needed to start to be able to manage to my self-care where it didn't require a lot of cash outlay, right? I needed to be able to manage my expenditures since I was literally going to be quitting my job. Got it? And it takes a while for you to be able to get in position where your business is actually thriving and the profits are where you want them to be. So I needed to, I needed to make some adjustments. And I did just that so that I could remain independent and self-employed, if you will. So one of the first things I did was started to take care of my health. And I started looking for ways that I could go about being much more independent, to feed myself well, to make sure I did more movement and exercise without there being any tremendous expense. So I do have a wellness coach. We did transition one of our rooms in the house to my exercise / quiet room. So I have an elliptical there. I didn't want to have the expense of a gym membership. Now, everything is different for everyone, and I understand that. So, you do what's right for you. But I just wanted to encourage those of you who for such a time as this, where we're looking at expenses and looking at expenditures, that these are some things that I did to help prepare for this time, as it turns out. The past couple of weeks, I've been on some virtual trainings with some of my mentors and some of my colleagues. And a couple of things that come up in laughing is, oh my goodness, the gray is coming in. What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to see my hair person right now because we are on confinement, if you will. And to some extent anyway. And then the other thing I'm hearing is, oh my gosh, how Am I going to take care of my nails? I can't get to my nail tech. Well, one of the things I did, and many people didn't get it, was I decided to stop for my hair. I just decided to stop using commercial products because, again, that was going to be another expenditure. So I actually make my own hair care product in terms of washing it, and my own body wash and my own body butter, I should say. And there is one commercial product that I use in terms of styling my hair. One, not multiple, one. And then I wash my hair with a product that I make myself. Here's the thing. When I got to the place where I was ready to leave and I no longer wanted to have that expense, one of the things I did was go ahead and finally, for a few years, I was sort of weaning out the perm product and going more natural. And then ultimately I cut it. So my little, twirls here were like way up here, and now they're way down here. Okay, so it's been for my bane, so that's been 5 years ago. Ladies, I know you can totally relate to this. And my hair is healthy, it's shiny. I don't use multiple products, so hence I saved an expense. The second area 5 years ago was I found a nail product, a natural nail product where I do my nails at home, and they're just absolutely beautiful. It is a, a gel product. I don't go to a salon. I'm able to keep my nails maintained. They're healthy, they're strong. I prefer to keep them at a shorter length. That's just me and who I am. That's my preference. But the goal is I wanted to still be able to present myself well as I'm speaking or as I'm meeting with my clients one-to-one for their financials.